connecting you to your community. This is Chris 6 News in your neighborhood.
Hey there, happy Tuesday to you. I'm Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber. So now that we are in stage 2 water restrictions, what does that mean? And will it be just in time for Mother Nature to loan us a little bit of help? I'll walk you through this week's forecast and what you can expect in just a few minutes.
Corpus Christi just got its first bit of good news that it's had in a long time. I'm Drew Bishop, and coming up, I'll tell you why water restrictions are changing for the first time in almost 600 days.
I'm Jacob Daniels on Padre Island, where a community park has been years in the making, and well, its gates are about to open. Coming up, why neighbors say it's worth the wait.
Hello and thank you for joining us on Chris 6 News. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. Here's a look at what we have been following across the coastal bend today.
Water restrictions, water crisis, water emergency. Hey everyone, I'm Drew Bishop, and these phrases have hovered over the coastal bend for a long time. And while they're not gone for good, the region just got a drink of some positive news. A milestone that hasn't been seen in nearly 600 days.
As the city manager, hereby declare that effective immediately, Corpus Christi is now moving into stage 2 water restrictions.
Corpus Christi had been in stage 3 water restrictions since December 16th, 2024. But now with our reservoirs above 30% of capacity, things have changed. So what's the difference between stage 3 and stage 2? For starters, lawn watering is back. Every other week, before 10 in the morning and after 6 at night, residents can water their lawn and landscaping. Your sprinkler schedule is based on which area of the city you live in. For example, Padre Island residents can water on Fridays starting August 7th. Residents in downtown can water on Mondays starting August 17th. You can also wash vehicles with hoses that have a positive shutoff valve and water your foundation at any time. Don't worry, if you didn't catch all that, I'll be sure to add it to my web story. Another big topic. Water releases. Will Corpus Christi have to let go of some of the water in our reservoirs? The city says they could submit a request this Friday to temporarily stop the releases.
We're hoping that on Friday we can also hand deliver them the application to put this reprieve into place.
The releases are for environmental reasons, but the city hopes to retain the water until our reservoirs are at least 50% of capacity.
It's about 8 million gallons a day. That is equivalent to one of our largest industrial customers.
Zanoni says they have yet to release any water. They're waiting until later in August with hopes of getting the stop to the releases approved. Talking to city leaders, they assure me there's still urgency around securing water projects, despite Tuesday's good news.
We have to continue to support the projects that we've invested in that secure our current water portfolio.
But this is really the time to continue working even harder to secure a drought-proof water supply.
Reporting for Chris 6 News, I'm Drew Bishop.
Even though stage 3 water restrictions have been lifted, it's still a good idea to limit your water use. For example, take shorter showers. Keeping your shower time under 5 minutes saves up to 10 gallons of water. And here are some other tips. Turn off the faucet while you brush your teeth. Run the dishwasher or washing machine only when you have full loads. Don't run the faucet to thaw frozen food, and fix any drippings or leaking faucets in your home.
Hey there, I'm Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber. By now you've likely heard we are in stage 2 water restrictions across the coastal bend. So here are some of the do's and don'ts if you're not familiar, because it has been a while since we've seen stage 2 around here. You can water every other week with some stipulations. Now, one big change that Neighborhood News reporter Drew Bishop got us caught up on, before you used to be able to water every other week on your trash day. This is no longer in connection with your trash day. This is going to go spatially based on a designated water day. So if you need more information on that, head to our website, christv.com, for the do's and don'ts of stage 2. But as far as Mother Nature's help, we haven't had a whole lot in this month. We didn't have a whole lot in July either. So for August, we would have already seen some rainfall, statistically speaking. And while we're still ahead for the year, that surplus is quickly starting to dwindle as we head into September. That's our wettest month of the year. So I'll tell you if we're going to have any help from Mother Nature this week coming up.
Flooding along the Nueces River is now impacting more than just roadways. In Three Rivers, the city issued a boil water notice after floodwaters caused issues at the city's water treatment plant. The city says floodwaters have carried debris, dirt, and mud into the area where its water pumps get water from the river.
The city of Three Rivers had to issue a boil water notice due to the Nueces River backing up into our Frio, where we take water to treat for our citizens. The water with all the organics in it and all the debris floating down has messed with our turbidities. So we issued a boil water notice out of precaution.
That turbidity, which basically means the cloudiness, has made it more difficult for the city's treatment plant to filter and treat the water. As a result, the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality required the city to issue the notice.
Turbidity is the clarity of the water. We have to meet TCQ standards. So we were getting close to busting it. That's when we shut the water off, stopped pumping to the town.
Under the notice, residents should boil any water used for drinking, cooking, or making ice before using it. The city says it has also been working with the Texas Division of Emergency Management to provide bottled water to residents while crews continue monitoring conditions.
We have operators that work 24/7, always monitoring it so that we can make sure we can stop anything before it gets bad, which we did. And we're just being precautious, and we're working with state agencies, federal agencies, and everybody else during this time.
Salazar says they're also working with Corpus Christi to release water from Choke Canyon Reservoir in hopes of flushing some of the debris away from the city's pumps. He says crews hope to send water samples to a lab soon, and if those results meet state standards, the boil water notice could be lifted in the coming days. City officials say they will continue monitoring the water and will let residents know when the boil water notice is lifted. Reporting in Three Rivers, Reagan Garvin, Chris 6 News.
So how are our lake levels doing today? Here's a snapshot of how much water we have. Choke Canyon Reservoir is at 24.9% of capacity. Lake Corpus Christi is at 65.5%, and Lake Texana is at 96.5% of capacity. Nobody won last night's Powerball jackpot, and you know what that means. The $748 million jackpot has now climbed to $786 million. The next drawing is tomorrow night. This is now among the top 10 all-time jackpots and the largest Powerball jackpot of the year.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Jacob Daniels, and the countdown is on for a Padre Island park. Commodore's Park is ahead of schedule, and it's almost ready to welcome its first visitors, and it's sooner than expected.
The city's original timeline had crews finishing by November. Right now, engineering says the project is about 85% done.
Well, contractor's doing an excellent job out there. We're well ahead of schedule, and I think we're going to be complete and opening next month.
But for one island resident, this project started long before any contractor broke ground.
Went to a ISAC committee meeting, the Island Strategic Alliance Committee, and brought it up. We had all these parks, and I knew that they had earmarked Commodore's Park. They weren't sure what they were going to do with it. So
Eckenrode says that early push already proved there was demand.
when we started this whole venture several years back, we had them line the courts, the basketball court on Aquarius. And I put a deal out there, we're going to give free lessons. We had over 40 people on one court.
Until now, the island has never had anything built for that kind of turnout.
Well, like I said, there's not anything on the island like this. The closest thing that we've got are just pads that are down for playing basketball. There's probably 6 or 8 major parks on the island, and there's just nothing organized.
But that's all about to change. Once it opens, players will have 4 pickleball courts, 2 tennis courts, a covered basketball court, a jogging trail, and parking. On top of that, a rec center and pool are planned for future phases. Those pickleball courts are what brought Eckenrode into the community himself.
When we first moved here 12 years ago, and I was playing pickleball, I think everybody that we met new on the island were through pickleball. And the friendships have grown from there.
Until the new courts open, the city says Parks and Recreation will maintain the space as this first phase nears the finish line.
From pickleball courts to a rec center, Commodore's Park is shaping up to be a favorite on Padre Island. Reporting on Padre Island, I'm Jacob Daniels, Chris 6 News.
Before a new Purple Heart exhibit opens here in Corpus Christi, we're sharing the stories of the heroes behind the medal. For this week's Veterans in Focus, meet the veteran who waited decades for the recognition he earned on the battlefield.
We're watching Chris 6, a part of the Scripps News Group.
There is a new rule now in effect ahead of annual hunting and fishing licenses going on sale. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department now requires updated proof of residency when buying recreational hunting and fishing licenses. The change is designated to prevent people from falsely claiming to live in Texas just to get discounted prices. Those applying for a license must now present a valid ID, unexpired driver's license, or state-issued ID. For those with an out-of-state form of ID, you may also need to provide another proof of identification like a passport or military ID. Licenses go on sale August 15th.
This is Veterans in Focus, sponsored by the Heil Law Firm Injury Lawyers. Car wreck, Heil will help.
For Sergeant Juan Gonzalez Castillo, the war didn't end when he left Vietnam. The memory stayed, the wounds remained, and the honors he earned never came home with him until this year.
The war, I mean, it was terrible.
For Juan Gonzalez Castillo, those memories go back more than 50 years to his time serving with the 196th Infantry Brigade in Vietnam.
When I got hurt the second time, that's when I really got hurt real bad. That I didn't thought I was going to make it.
That's why up to this day, he's grateful to be alive.
And I'm finally to where I can say, God, you brought me back, and I'm thankful for you with all my heart.
He came home, built a life with his wife, raised 3 daughters, and became a grandfather. But some memories from the battlefield never faded.
I just dream and have my nightmares and all that.
For years, Castillo carried the weight of what he experienced in Vietnam, while the medals he earned during his service never arrived.
See, that's one thing that I couldn't understand. Why?
The issue eventually reached B County Constable Ronnie Olivares, who called Commissioner Christopher Linney. Together with B County Veteran Service Officer Sandra Musquez, they reviewed Castillo's military records and confirmed he had earned several decorations, including the Purple Heart.
Even though he was eligible for all these, it could take up to a couple of years to get them.
With Castillo's 77th birthday approaching, they decided he shouldn't have to wait.
We thought, you know what a great thing. Let's just go in 3 ways and split the cost of all the medals, a shadow box, the whole deal, and do a celebration, for him on his birthday.
Linney Olivares and Commissioner-elect David Cave paid for the medals and a custom shadow box. On a personal level, why did this mean so much to you?
They gave everything, some gave it all, their lives. To do something like this, to show respect, it was an absolute honor to do it.
For Castillo, the medals were more than decorations. They represented a chapter of his life and a sacrifice that deserved to be remembered.
What more can I ask now that everything's finally complete with my medals that it took 56 years.
Stories like Castillo's are exactly why a new Purple Heart exhibit is coming to the Corpus Christi Museum of Science and History. The exhibit will honor local Purple Heart recipients and preserve the stories behind their sacrifice. The unveiling is Saturday, August 8th. Doors open at 9 a.m. with the ceremony starting at 10. Organizers recommend arriving early because a graduation ceremony nearby is expected to affect traffic. For this week's Veterans in Focus, I'm Michelle Hoffman. Chris 6 News. Hey there, happy Tuesday. I'm Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber. We start our forecast out with a trip upstairs in the atmosphere. We've been talking about a high pressure heat dome. It's the bullseye you see right here. Notice there's also one over here. These 2 areas of high pressure are going to come together, and we thought that would last a little bit longer, but now it seems that may not be a done deal. That may just be a situationship. Let me show you what we're expecting upstairs in the atmosphere. As this bullseye kind of heads a little bit closer to us, you'll notice windy conditions lasting each of the next couple of afternoons. But even though we are expecting the high pressure well above our heads to be together for at least one day from Wednesday into Thursday, we thought this situation was going to hang on through the weekend. Now it seems that's not so certain. And if we get a break a weakness in this upper level high pressure, that opens the opportunity for not only an onshore wind to bring us some kind of windy situations during the afternoon, but possibly even enough moisture and enough weakness for rainfall. So we are looking at a small opportunity for rain as we head on into Friday and Saturday. Again, as you'll see here, not a huge chance for rainfall heading into this weekend, but we can't rule out an isolated shower here or there. We'll be watching to see how that pattern trends into the beginning of next week. But one consistent part of the forecast is going to be the heat. So we continue to show you the feels like temperature in your neighborhood, because that is where our focus needs to be. For safety's sake anyways. It is August in South Texas now. We know to expect this, but this can catch up on you fast when we don't get much relief during the overnight. 11:30 tonight, already feeling like the middle 90s still. By morning, 8:30 in the morning, feeling like the 90s for a lot of neighborhoods, meaning as we get into the afternoon, the middle 100s are here before lunchtime, and into the heat of the afternoon, we're talking 110s for a number of neighborhoods. So I do expect us to see, once again, that possibility of heat alerts coming to our neighborhoods. I'll give you a look at the extended forecast coming up.
A rare marine mammal rescue along near Port Aransas is serving as an important reminder for anyone spending time in our area's beaches. The Texas Marine Mammal Stranding Network says it recently spent 2 days responding from Galveston after reports of a stranded melonhead whale. The group says while some people meant well to return the whale to the water, stranded whales and dolphins are often sick or hurt, should never be pushed back. In this case, veterinarians evaluated the rare whale and decided to humanely euthanize it. Anyone who comes across a stranded animal along the coast is asked to call 1-800-9-MAMMAL so a trained responder can handle the situation.
The annual Clear the Shelters campaign is underway to help pets find loving homes. We here at Chris 6 are teaming up with the Gulf Coast Humane Society to help these animals. So today we want to introduce you to a very special cat in need of a loving home. Meet Morris. He is the longest resident cat at the facility. Morris has diabetes and needs an extra special home. He is looking for a family to give him plenty of love and care. You can visit the shelter to adopt him today. Local business owners can learn how to use artificial intelligence next week. The Claiborne County Economic Development and Training Center is hosting a free event. It is called Beyond the Chatbot. The briefing will teach you how to use AI workflows without losing the human connection. The event happens next Wednesday at 10 in the morning on the East Escondido Road. Seats are limited, so RSVP today if you would like to attend.
All right, looking ahead, the wind is going to be a big part of our forecast each of the next couple of days. And while we're used to some disrespectful winds around here, well, that onshore wind makes them humid and disrespectful winds from the southeast. We'll see those winds kind of dialing back as we head through tonight. Still going to be breezy. By 11 o'clock tonight, we've got 20-mile-per-hour winds. They're onshore, bringing plenty of humidity, and we're still going to be feeling like the middle 90s for most neighborhoods. But what about the next couple of days? It's not exactly a wash, rinse, repeat forecast as much as we kind of were figuring yesterday. So here's a look at what to expect. Heading into tomorrow, temperatures are going to stay pretty typical for this time of the year, and that repeats throughout the week. We'll notice the cloud coverage increasing heading into Thursday and maybe even Friday. I'm not putting the rainy icons on the 7-day just yet because I do think that rainfall is going to be up against a bunch of obstacles as we head on into the weekend, but there is a better possibility for some rainfall in your neighborhood as we head through the next 7 days.
And that's all the time we have for you now. Thank you so much for watching Chris 6 News. Have a great one.